Well, hi everybody. I'm John Retland, and this is my review of AEW Dark from Miami. 29 minutes, 41 seconds. That's how long this show was. So, I don't know why they wouldn't just make it 40 minutes, put on a third match, and just showcase some more talents, because it almost feels like, why even bother having the bloody thing? It's great that they showcase some talents here, and it's like, hey, you could possibly see these talents and a lot more on Dynamite. Make sure to tune in. So yeah, in that case, it works, but this almost felt like an unnecessary episode. And yes, tomorrow is going to be, well, I mean, by the time you see this, it'll be, the day of Dynamite. They're going to have the whole Jericho Cruise thing, so that would be pretty interesting. But still, they should at least make it 40 minutes. Otherwise, it just seems pointless. So, we have Tony Schiavone and Dasha Gonzalez, in Hawaiian gear. Tony Schiavone being affiliated with Turner again and giving me Beach Blast 92 vibes with just how he was dressed. It was really, really good stuff. And great to see Shivani just having a lot of fun. And same with Dasha, again, to showcase her personality. So we have Excalibur and Taz on commentary for Diamante versus Big Swole. Referee Aubrey, officiating this. Aubrey, great, by the way. If you ever get a chance to meet her, she's absolutely awesome. Big Swole, been impressed with her, what she's been doing. Diamante, I've only seen a bit of her, but definitely very impressed with what she did here. This has some nice wrestling, some nice exchanges, very good strikes. Big Swole with the strength advantage. Diamante being the aggressive heel. At one point, going for the Eddie trio plexes, doing that, and the crowd was really, really chanting Eddie, and you could tell it meant a lot to her. Tell it meant a lot to her, but she had to heel up, and she basically just stopped that and, threw Swole down. It's like, no, I'm not going to give you that. I'm being the heel. You're not supposed to cheer me. The crowd was very split between these two women, which was really, really nice. I really did enjoy that. And it was good to see these women getting a chance to be shown. Now, yeah, the match was 7-8 minutes tops. I think that's about how long it was. I mean, with entrances, it might have been 9 minutes. It was good for what it was, and it's nice to see these women being featured, and hopefully Swole can be featured on Dynamite a little bit more. Diamante, if she can showcase her skills like this on an even bigger stage, like if they put her on Dynamite, I'd be all for it. Maybe do a tag, something like that. I think the future for both these women are bright, as they do have some experience under their belt, and being under the AEW umbrella can help. And it was good. We did get at one point where Diamante went out and got a sandal from underneath the ring, a black sandal, was just like, I'm going to hit her, and then she hits her with it. And when Aubrey's distracted and everything, and then Swole's trying to hit her with it because she's got her in an abdominal stretch, and Aubrey sees her, no, don't do that. So she hands her the sandal, and we get some good exchanges. We get one sequence where it looks like, oh, who's going to get the advantage? A big headbutt from Swole, and then Dirty Dancing, the discus lariat. Well, discus, forearm, essentially. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's a forearm punch, whatever. 1, 2, 3, and Big Swole wins. Good little match. I enjoyed this. And then Dasha and Shivani go over where you can see Dynamite coming up and everything. And cool, okay, it's great that they're going to a lot of cities. Hey, maybe if they go to Seattle, or they come to Seattle this year, and it's not in the winter, in the late winter, say November, December, then maybe I'll go. So we then get the Strong Hearts, Shima, Lindemann, and T-Hawk versus the Jurassic Express. This was a 5-man match. I just can't. I just can't put aside and be objective when Marco Stunt's in the ring. I just don't like seeing him get offense in. It's just dumb. Yeah, he normally gets the shit beat out of him, but anybody's got to sell for this freaking little kid. This little kid that should not even be in the goddamn ring. He should be behind the goddamn guardrail. It's just not... Yes, wrestling is silly. Wrestling is ridiculous. Wrestling is entertainment. I'm sorry, I just don't see the point. It just makes everybody that has to sell for him look stupid. Oh, they got caught off guard and they're doing this and everything. Yeah, he's going to live his dream. Great. Okay, cool. You know what? How he can live his dream? Stay outside and stay out of the ring and leave it to the professionals. I may just be a fan, and that's all I'll ever be, but it just irks me. I'm not saying he's a bad person. As a wrestler, it just irks me. Jurassic Express did get a nice little pop. Luchasaurus and Marco Stunt are actually going to be at an indie show I'm going to be at, not this Friday, but next Friday. And they're teaming with somebody, I don't remember who, but actually Strong Hearts are going to be there. It's going to be my second time seeing Shima in a number of months. Really, really cool. I'll have to wear the merch that I got from him last time. But anyway, Cool. Okay, there were some nice exchanges. Jungle Boy, pretty good, and he is only going to get better. Sure, he's a little bit small, but he has packed on some muscle and actually does look like he can do something and build him up right. It could work. Luchasaurus, yes, the gimmick's goofy, but the guy's a really good athlete. He uses some great power. Jungle Boy dies at one point. Stunt gets beat up, thank God. That's the only good use for him because Marco Stunt isn't any good unless he's getting the shit beat out of him. I mean, obviously in a kayfabe sense, but otherwise it's like it just makes every opponent look weak. Luchasaurus gets in. They do this cool, multiple person spot where it's like Shima hits that freaking quick, double knees onto the back. Like, I mean, or, actually it was more like a stomp. Does that. He dives outside on both Luchasaurus and Stunt, and then Jungle Boy doesn't get pinned, and suddenly everybody gets in there. And Luchasaurus has like a reverse chokeslam, like he's got Lindemann like this, and then picks him up in like a backdrop, and then it's like a power bomb variation. 1, 2, 3. Jungle Boy pins Lindemann, and there we go. That's pretty much the end of that. Thank God Stunt didn't get the pin. I would have preferred Stunt took the pin, but it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers. The show was fine, but since it was only 2 matches, I got to give it a C. It was an average show. It was nice to see the women being featured, and hopefully maybe they can do... If they just do 40, 45-minute shows and don't go way too far, that's a great idea. But just otherwise, 30 minutes is kind of silly. So anyway, C, pull up there maybe. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.